Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Please consider subscribing to my channel. So today I wanted to talk to you about and show you my project plan of September, what I have finished and what I have chosen for myself as a project plan for October. And so let's start, and I have to tell you that I made a mistake. A mistake when I chose this fragrance for a project pan. This is Elizabeth Arden Green Tea, and I love this scent. It's an amazing scent. I do have a backup bottle, and it's also opened, so that's why I decided to put it in this project pan. But a mistake was to choose this one, which is a green, airy scent. It's very, very beautiful, very comforting, very refreshing as well. And also this one which is a fragrance from Kiko Milano, Green Me, Mediterranean Notes. As you can see, I finished this one, and I was so impressed by this fragrance. I love this fragrance. It's very green, it's very herbaceous, it's kind of a bit even bitter, but the lasting power isn't the greatest. So I decided I was just using it, but at home sometimes. And if I would just go out, I would never put this one because I have to refresh it again and again, and I don't really like it. So it was my kind of home scent. But then I decided to introduce this as a fragrance for September, as in the project plan for September. And I also introduced this. And although these are quite different scents, they're both green, they are both very ethereal, they are very refreshing, so they kind of have a similar scent profile. So I ended up reaching this fragrance. I reached for it maybe once, so I didn't really use it during the months, but this one, as you can see, I have finished it, and oh my gosh, it was an amazing scent. I loved it. I loved it, and unfortunately it's a limited edition, and unfortunately they do have some fragrances nowadays, but there's nothing like this one. Also, I have finished the fragrance that it was a limited edition. It was from Jo Malone and Zara, and this is rose marshmallow candy, and trust me, there's no rose here whatsoever. It's just a very sweet marshmallow, very beautiful, but it was a bit cloying in my opinion. So what I ended up doing, and I really love the combo, I ended up mixing the two together. I don't really mix the fragrances. I don't like mixing fragrances in general, but this fragrance was too sweet, and it was too, like, it's always overly sweet. And this one, it lacked longevity, and it was kind of a basic green, a bit balsamic herbaceous scent, so I wanted to mix them up. I mixed them up, and oh my gosh, the combination was fantastic, and I ended up using the two bottles together. I have to tell you, the longevity had improved, yes, but this, it doesn't really have a good longevity either, so that's why I was able to use up the two bottles. But anyway, I loved the combo. It was such a fantastic combo. And I also finished this scent, which is the scent by Herbolaria. And this is Acqua di More. And so we have this very berry scent. Not particularly long lasting, but very beautiful, very, it's like a really true berry, sparkling and juicy and beautiful and very loud, but again not very long lasting. But actually I loved every single drop of the scent. So all in all, I have finished 3 bottles this month, and I'm really happy. So I haven't touched this one, well, just once. I've just once ended up spraying this on myself, and so I didn't have a chance to use it. And also I sprayed these maybe 3-4 times, which is, I'm slowly but steadily, I am making some progress in this fragrance. which is Dolce & Gabbana Feminine, and I love this one. This is such an amazing scent of lily, and I was recently wearing this scent and I've got so many compliments on this scent because it's beautiful. So now I'm gonna introduce you the fragrances that I chose for October. So I do have this one. Just recently, I was reviewing a fragrance which was Givenchy Nude Velvet by no, not by, but it's by Givenchy, and it's from the Irresistible line. And it was the powder that I didn't really enjoy, didn't appreciate the scent. So I thought that, well, I would actually use something powdery because the colder months are coming in. So I decided I'm gonna finish this one. I'm gonna finish this scent up. This one is Eau Émotionnelle by Agent Provocateur, and I do have it up to here, so I don't have a lot of going on. And this one is the most sensual, beautiful powder. It's like ethereal, but it's still very present. I love this powder, and this is the right season for it, so I am going to enjoy this one for sure. And probably I will actually finish it up because out of 50 ml I hardly have 7 or 8 ml, so I will most surely finish it up. Next is the fragrance that I like, but I do have a backup. This is the fragrance by Lady Gaga, and this is Lady Gaga Fame, and it's a fragrance that has some apricot, it also has some honey, some saffron, and kind of flowery composition with all of this. It's very opulent and rich composition. I love this one. I like really much, and I was using it and then I stopped it because I didn't have a backup. But now I do have a backup, so I'm gonna use this up, and do not worry, it doesn't stain your clothes. Next one is the fragrance that, again, I used it, I loved it, I was just gradually using it. I was like, oh my gosh, I have to hold my horses, because this one is Giardini Toscani, and this is by Bottega Verde, by an Italian brand, and they have the most beautiful white flower and fig. So it's fresh and beautiful, opulent white flower, and then a sweet fig. Such a beautiful fragrance, and I was using it and using it, and suddenly I just see myself using it up gradually. And it's like, no, I have to slow down. I did slow down, but now, like, why did I ever slow down? It's such a beautiful fragrance, I have to use it. So I'm gonna be using this one most definitely. And also, next one, it's a fragrance that I do have a backup again. This is a fragrance that I like. I like it very much. I have been having this fragrance for like years and years, and I like using it. This is one discontinued Versus from Versace. So imagine at the beginning of 2000s, imagine this, your typical Escada summer scent. This is kind of, it has this kind of vibe to it. It's flowery, it's fruity, it's light, it's very useful, it's very beautiful. So I'm going to be using this one, and it's such a fantastic scent. I mean, if you haven't been around, or if you were like still too young to appreciate, to love, to use the fragrances in the beginning of 2000s, you probably wouldn't know, that, oh my gosh, it's so good. The typical smell of this kind of flowery and this Escada scents that they would launch every single summer. And this is kind of along those lines. So I love this one. Beautiful. So I will be looking forward to using this one. And I know it's a summery fragrance, but I don't really care, because sometimes it's gonna be some kind of warmer days and then the cooler days, and in general I like the scent, so I don't really divide my scents into categories or into these seasons. So yeah, so this is my project plan for October. Do let me know, please, what is your project plan progress, if you have some, and if you're doing some, or do you think that you will start some project plan next year. Do let me know about this, and I will see you in 2 days. I wish you a most beautiful day and most relaxing evening. Bye.